Oh, we're not yet. Oh, Christine, we are live. That is a different version. It has taken us a while to get here, but I'm going to hand it over to you because I always hand over the introductions, and perhaps we can explain to everybody.
Well, we'll do our
Um,
best to explain because we
yeah,
don't know what's wrong. So hello and thank you for your patience. Obviously, we were having some technical difficulties, and I even had my son try to kind of help us, and he knows a lot of things, but he doesn't know StreamYard, which is what we're using. So um, we've made the best out of we can. And so you're gonna see, like, once it's focused on my desktop, it's gonna be like narrow, but that's as best as I can do. The other way I got it, you could see my desk. There was a really big echo, and the echo was horrible. So this is what we're gonna do. Oh yeah, and so some people signed into Anne's channel. That actually doesn't matter, Mary Lou. It's good you did that, but it's actually for you'll see in a second. It doesn't matter whose channel you're on, but we're glad you're in.
yeah,
And sorry it
and
took so long.
yeah, and thanks for your patience, everybody.
Yeah.
We have been absolutely scrambling for the last hour
Yeah.
trying to resolve this issue, and we've used lots of resources,
Yes.
but we hadn't got there. But we've
And I may
decided that
have the same issue tomorrow morning on my live, but hopefully maybe by then I'll have it sorted out. And if not, so be it. We'll get it figured out. So
IDEO. So we're going to start from scratch because everything is going to work as best it can.
yeah.
Christine, would you like to introduce yourself?
I'm Christine Josti of Mail Something Pretty. I live in the Boston area of the United States. And my friend here, let her
I'm
introduce herself.
I'm Anne Lewis. I'm an independent stepping up demonstrator based on the Sunshine Coast here in Queensland, Australia. We are a little
Punchy.
um punchy, yes. We have been it might look like we have hair left, but really we don't because we've been pulling it out. But we are ready to go. So
All right.
Christine, you're the
All right.
leader today.
I know
So
I'm in
I'm
leader.
going to
Let's hope I remember what we're doing after all of this.
well, and I say we're crafting, and we have, just to get you started,
Yeah.
these are the measurements you sent me, just in case you can't remember them
Yep, I
now.
have them right here. So actually, why don't
Right.
you put on my desk, and let's hope that it's big enough. And I'll put things close to the camera, and everyone is going to see that I think it's going to be in that portrait position, but that's the best that we can do right now. So it's not as wide as normal, but
Yeah.
I will keep putting things close to the camera. So I think we'll be all right. And Anne's also, she's gonna she's gonna do what I say. And so then we can put her bigger screen on as well. All right. Phew. So we're gonna make. I put it in somewhere that I wrote. We're making a fun fold card. And
Christine, you missed that.
what did I miss?
You said that I was going to do what you told me. I then told everybody that wasn't true.
Oh, okay. Okay. Um, I have one set that's already cut and measured, and then I have another batch that I'm gonna cut right now on live. So I'll be making two sets of cards, but I figured some of you are gonna be cutting right along with us. So let's
Now,
get started.
Christine, can I
Yes.
just interrupt, and I apologise. Now,
Mhm.
everybody can see your desk. Can everybody give us a bit of feedback as to whether you can see what's happening on Christine's desk and it's working, even though it's an unusual
Orientation.
orientation? Thank you. Can you just give
Yeah.
us a bit of feedback? Keep
Let us,
going
hopefully
because
it's
there's
good enough.
always a delay of about 30 seconds, as we know.
Okay. So I split it up this time. Sometimes I write like the like a base of a card or layers, but this time I broke it up so it says solid cardstock and pattern paper. So I'm just reading what Mary Lou says. The little circle go around and around in the middle is frozen in the picture. Mary Lou, if you want to X out of that and try my YouTube channel and see if that makes a difference, just as a different option. Hopefully not everyone else. having that same issue.
We've got
Um, go ahead.
what I noticed on Wednesday when we've got multiple cameras, because we've got 4 cameras going at the moment.
Hmm.
Um, it takes a little while for YouTube to seem to settle into that routine. You know what I mean? It seems to take about a minute, and then any delays actually disappear. So we'll see.
All right.
So we've
Val
got
is freezing in the middle.
freezing. Yeah.
Nita can see. Yes,
Yeah.
Val sees instructions on my desk, so that says my thumbs up.
Right.
That's
Yeah.
good.
So we're
Okay.
going to go, I think we're the best it's going to be, but film
Hopefully the
delays with circle spinning. I think that fixes itself. It seems to fix itself after a couple of a minute or two.
good. Okay. All right. So let's start with our solid colors, since that's how I have it written out. So I have color one. We have 3 solid colors, one of them being white. So color 1 and color 2. So color 1, I'll start with that one. I have 2 pieces, which this happens to be the base of the card, is 4 1/4 by 5 1/2. And this one is 3 5/8 by 4 1/4. So I'm going to cut those 2 right now in my second set of colors. So I have to remember what colors was going to be what color. Did I only bring up one? Oh, here it is. Okay. Phew. Okay. So for this one, I'm going to use Perfectly Pine.
We wouldn't want this live stream to go pear-shaped, Christine.
No, we would not want to.
No.
All right. So this is actually going to be a quarter sheet. So it is going to be 5 1/2 by 4 1/4. All right. So that is one piece.
Christine, if I can just comment on that. If you're
Yes,
doing the
please.
Australian
Oh, yeah,
ones,
it's not a
it won't
quarter
be a
sheet.
quarter sheet. Yeah.
Thank you. If you're doing centimeters, it'd be 10.8 by 14. Thank you, Anne. All right, so this is the first one. So the 4 1/4 by 5 1/2. The second one I'm going to do is, since this is already 4 1/4, I'm going to leave it alone, and 3 5/8. And I'm going to score this one at 3 1/4. So I have a little score mark right here, and that's like that. And so that was, so color 1 is 4 1/4 by 5 1/2, and color 1 is 3 5/8 by 4 1/4. And then color 2, I'm going to use, where did it go? So when I was designing this the other day, after everything was said and done, this was the only piece left of Secret C because I've used it so much. I've since received another pack, but oh, I can't even use this size because I needed a full sheet of paper. Ay, 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 ay. All right, so we may have to substitute a color. Unless I have.
I can walk through mine if you like while you.
Why don't you walk through yours and I'm going to go grab the right color because it's not going to
Radio.
look right. All right, so push to your screen.
Yep, we're
Okay.
here. I don't know. In all this, it's shifted a little. Find that hard to believe. Ideo. So my colours, I've changed mine up, and remember, I don't know what Christine's actually doing. So I'm using Pretty Peacock. I have used inches. I don't use centimeters. I just find inches a little easier. So this is my piece 4 1/4 by 5 1/2. This piece is three and wait a minute, 3 5/8 by 4 1/4, and I've scored it. And I can't remember whether Christine said this. down this way at 3 1/4. Don't do that scoring till Christine comes back because
Oh,
I
here.
think I've got it right.
Thank you. Yes. So you want it in the
I know.
portrait position as you
Yep. Right out.
score it.
Well, while I'm here, I will
Yeah, yeah.
just
Keep going.
show. I'm not going to keep going, but I will just show you what my papers are. Just so other people. I have no idea what Christine's doing, and that leaves me very uncertain, and I don't cope with that at all. But I used the Beautiful Ordinary Life, which I really like because it is very generic. So all the sheets in that set match, so I didn't have to guess, even though I tried, what how this card was actually going to come together. So these are the papers that I've selected. I did do 2 options here because that one turned out a little dark. And I'll probably end up with this one, but they're the colors that I've selected. And the back is black and white pattern, but I'm not expecting that I will use that. So, and my other contrasting cardstock is Lost Lagoon. Back to you, Christine.
Thank you, Anne. Thank you. So I realized I made a
Wait a minute.
mistake.
Sorry. And sorry, I've got this question
Yeah.
from Valerie, who actually whose YouTube has settled down. If we have a directional DSP, how should we cut it? That's a question.
Yep. Thank you. Good
Coming
question,
back
Val.
to you, if I can find where you are. Yep.
Okay. So Val, good question. So you want your pattern paper to be in a portrait direction. So like, oh, these aren't, I suppose. So you want it to go linear. These two don't matter, but you want it to go linear.
I know. Wait,
Um,
Christine.
as I cut my other ones, you'll
This
see. Yeah.
I've got one here, so I've
Okay.
just put it so
Yes.
like
Yep.
that.
Exactly. On all of them. So like the other 2 pieces can go in that direction as well. So I realized I forgot to put a score indication on here. So for color number 2, which is 8.5 by 4 1/4, I forgot to write the score lines on there. So, but I have
I
them on
thought you
here.
did that on purpose.
No, but I have them here on my sticky note. So I'm going to put that, there we go. So you're going to score that in the landscape position at 2 3/4 and 6 3/4.
Anyway, Christine, can you show us what you mean by landscape position? Just clarify that for
Yeah,
everyone.
so it goes, so my paper, this is landscape, this is portrait, kind of like how
Thank
our
you.
video is right now. It should be landscape, yeah. So let me just score mine right now.
So
So
just clarify, it should not be vertical. That's one of the questions that popped
the,
up. It should be going
well, wait,
horizontal.
I don't know if she's referring to the pattern. The
Ah,
pattern paper should be vertical.
yes. Thank you.
You're welcome.
Sorry.
But I'm going to score this in the landscape. I'm so sorry, everybody. 2 3/4 and 6 3/4. So it's scored like, it looks like that. So those are the score. So right now for the solids, we have 2 solid pieces that look like that and 1 solid piece that looks like that.
Christine,
Yes.
could you I might have just made a mistake. Could you just give me those measurements again?
For the bigger piece?
Yes.
Yeah, I'll put it right on my screen. So the piece itself is 8.5 by 5 1/4
Yes.
in inches. Do you want it in inches or centimeters?
Just keep it in inches at this stage.
Okay.
We've got
And then
enough wild cards at the moment.
and then you're gonna score it at 2 3/4 and 6 3/4.
Oh no, I've got it right. Just that they weren't equal on they're
They are
different.
not equal. They're
Yes,
not
on either side.
correct.
I thought I knew that this was a gatefold card, but I
It
know
is
it's
not
not.
a gatefold card. All right. Phew, take a breath, everybody. All right. So that's it for the solids. So, well, actually, I lied. we need to cut a white piece or an inside piece. Usually it's white. So that's 3 by 4. So let me cut that. So that happens to be 4 inches and 3. All right. So a 3 by 4. Yep. Mary Lou was referring to pattern paper. That's what I kind of thought. Okay. So, yep. So that goes with that. This goes with this. All right. So that's it for your solid papers. So now we're going to switch to our pattern papers. And you're going to end up with 3 pattern papers. 2 of them are really the same size. And that's 2.5 by 5 in the vertical position. So 2.5 wide, and then down is by 5. And then a coordinating piece is 1.5 by 5. Trying to get these all on screen here. So 1.5 by 5. So I'm going to cut those in my new paper here. So I'm going to cut.
Mary Lou is helping us. You're doing great, ladies.
Thank you, Mary Lou.
I've just gone to get some chocolate, and please don't judge me because I am joking, and some alcohol.
Maybe that would make it easier.
It
All right.
might.
So that is 1 2.5 by 5. I'm going to cut a second 2.5 by 5. And this paper actually happens to be on sale, although I just looked. This paper's actually out of stock at the moment.
Ideo, mine is also on sale, hence why I picked it. So 15% off, but mine is available.
Oh, lucky you. This is like, I love this paper. This is the Moonlit Flora.
Yeah,
But there's
that's
still
what
lots of papers for available.
it is available in Australia. It was when I looked yesterday.
All right, and this last piece is 1.5 by 5. Run, pick quick, Mary Lou, go get it. All right, so that's it for cutting, I think. This away. All right, so I'm going to lay out, these are my pattern pieces, and then these are my solid pieces. Oh, which you can't even see all on screen because my screen is little. There we go. Okay.
We can see it.
All right. Yep. So that we're done with the directions. Okay. So now we are going to. I have to remember what we're doing. All right. So the quarter piece that I said for the inches, that's going to be our card base. So actually, we'll just leave that alone, but that's going to be our card base. And the larger piece that we scored, you are going to fold them in like a gatefold card, but it's not a gatefold card. So you want to fold those the 2 score lines. You want to burnish them. And it's actually going to go with the larger side will be on the left and the skinnier side will be on the right. And so you can decide at this point, well, actually you can imagine, this is going to go right on top of like that. And you can actually, well, let's just do that. Let's put this right on top. We can just glue those 2 pieces together. So the bigger side will be on the left and the skinnier side will be on the right. And I'm just going to use my glue.
So what glue are you using?
My favorite glue, the multi-purpose liquid glue. It's the only glue I use, actually.
I live with it as well.
Yeah.
Mainly because it gives me wiggle room, and I need wiggle room.
Yeah.
I don't always put it down, especially when I've got a camera like between me and the. I won't tell you what I had to do just then, but it gives me the capacity to get it straight.
Right.
Because it doesn't dry for a few seconds.
So I know you don't know what we're doing, so it may be a little hard to decide. You have to make a decision of. Well, I suppose you could wait. Would it be easy? Everyone let me know. You can either put one piece on the front and one piece on the inside. You can do that now, or why don't we wait? Let's wait. Just so you have options. I want you to be able to kind of have an idea what we're doing. So let's do that. So let's take the other piece that has the little score line, just a little tab here. So you're gonna burnish that down. I'm just trying to think if we can wait or not wait.
I'm
Hold on.
guessing you can't, but
No, you can't. Darn it. Okay. I was trying to be nice. So now you have to decide. Trying to be nice. So I'm going to put this berry colored on the front, and I'm going to put my pattern on the inside. So you can imagine, you know, you can decorate the front how you want. We're going to do something funky on the inside. So you can certainly put a pattern on the front if you don't want something busy on the front, but I have something busy I'm going to put on the front. So I'm going to put the pattern on the inside, and I'm going to put this on this side. So let's do that part now. I was trying to do it so you could decide at the end, but you really can't.
I know. So once you do the inside, stop, and I'll just show where I'm
Yep,
at.
and that's the left. Okay, so yep, go ahead. I'm
Oh,
all set. Oh, actually, I
have
have
you
two I
got the
can do.
left on?
I just have the inside of my left on. Is that what you meant?
Yeah, sorry,
But I can do my other one too.
it
All
has
right,
been
two.
a little challenging, and I'm now getting my left and my right hand confused. And it got so tough before I actually drew blood trying
Oh
to.
no. All right.
So, rightio. So we're putting. Wait a minute, Christine.
Yeah,
Can I bring you back? I'll just show you where I'm at. Where
sure.
am I? Where am I? So I have put that on the front.
Yep, that looks good.
I put that on the inside.
Looks good.
All right. I haven't done anything with my smaller piece. Have you
Right.
yet?
Nope.
Rightio. So let's back to you.
All right. So I
Now,
was
is
just,
everybody else going okay? Let's
yeah,
love the
let's
wiggle
check point.
room. Wait. I know. I think we're okay to go, Christine.
Okay. All right, I'm gonna put that aside because I forget how I was gonna decorate it. So now, so I only did the inside. Now I'm gonna do the outside, and then we'll do the right side of
Oh,
the outside.
sorry. I haven't put you back on.
Oh, that's all right.
Now we're back to you. Yep.
Okay, I just wanted to get that piece. So here's my inside left, my outside left, and I'm gonna close the little panel on the right, and I'm gonna put that on. So it's gonna be on the outside, or when it's closed, the outside.
Mary Lou says, I have more of the flat card showing than you guys, and I had thought I'd cut it right. So do you just want to go through the measurements again, Christine?
Sure.
I've got you. I've got
I
you
have to
saying
find
that
them.
American shore now. We are under pressure.
All right. So here, I have the little post-it note. So the base, I just flipped it upside down, is 4¼ by 5½. And for Mary Lou, that's just a quarter sheet. And then when I flip it this way, the blue piece, this larger blue piece here, is 8½ this way by 5¼ that way. And I scored it at 2¾ and 6¾ That's the part I forgot to put on the printout, is the scoring part. The pattern papers on this side, the left side, they're both the same size. That is, let's find the right sticky note. Here it is. That is 2½ by 5. It is also the same size on the inside, 2½ by 5. And then this piece here that I put on the right outside is 1½ by 5. So hopefully that helps, Mary Lou. All right, is everybody else okay?
Not me. Oh,
Do,
you meant people who we're sharing with.
do you do
I'm
you do you need to
fine.
show me your screen? Are you okay?
No, no, I'm fine. I'll just show you where. Oh, see, look at
Good.
this. I have confidence.
All right,
Whoosh,
looks good.
whoosh. Yes.
Looks good. Yes.
Mm,
Oh, all right. So we ready for the next step?
I am, and I think everybody else is.
All right.
Valerie's
So,
got it.
all right, excellent. So we have that remaining solid piece, and this was, what size was this? This was 3 5/8 by 4 1/4. We scored it at 3 1/4, and it would have been on this side, but I'm actually, once you fold it, I'm going to actually flip it over. It was just easier to score it on a bigger number than a little number. So I have that folded on, so this is going to be on the left side. And what I'm going to do now is just take my white and I'm just going to put that right on top, not covering the folded part. So just like a regular border.
So you folded that little
Tab.
fold back tab. Thank you. Which is I'm roughly just over 1/4 inch
Yep.
underneath, and then you're just putting the white, basic white cardstock or whatever you're using
Whatever. Yep.
on top with
Yep.
the tab behind.
Exactly. So am gonna keep the tab on the left side. So I'm
I
showing
don't.
you in the
I'll
camera.
show
Yep.
you what mine looks like. So there's mine. Hopefully that looks right,
Where's your
Christine.
tab? Where's your tab? There you go. Perfect. All right. So what we're gonna do, I'm gonna actually give it a good. We are going to. I'm gonna put glue, and you can use tear and tape. Ann and I just discussed that we really like glue, but you can use tear and tape. And this is going to go right down that abutting the score line. So we want to, so it's going to look like that. Going to have kind of equal top and bottom borders. So it will look like that. And then once it's glued down, this will be flipping over like that.
Anyhow,
So the
Christine.
edge, hold
Oh,
on,
sorry.
the edge of the paper we are gluing down is going to be just a hair to the left of this fold score line. So it will look like that after I glue it down. Go
I
ahead.
don't. To clarify, well, actually, let's let you get your piece in, and then I'll
Okay.
do mine on camera as well.
Perfect. So I put glue on the little tab.
And
uh,
and you put the glue on the same side as on the
as the
tab as
white.
the white paper.
Yes.
I think that's the important bit
That's a
here.
good way to say it. So now I glued it down and it's right. So I can, so basically you want to be able to still kind of fold that. So the edge of the green is right to a hair next to the folded line of my blue here. And I just want to give it
Rightio.
a second to dry before I,
Would
and then
you
you can
like,
flip it over.
sorry, would you like to explain why you're going a hairline to the left of that score line, of the main
If,
card
yep,
score line?
if I put it right on the score line, it won't fold close so that I can put it in an envelope. You'll have a little buckle. So I'm just trying to prevent that buckle.
Right.
Was that a
Yeah.
good explanation?
No, yeah. And I mean, on so many things we do, we have a score line, and we don't ever want to put anything across the score line, or otherwise that score line won't fold.
Right. Do you want to do yours so we can see
Oh,
yours?
I did mine, but
Oh, okay.
I'll show you how mine looks, hopefully. It so this is how, well, let's go. Well, that's how it looks on the inside. Is that correct, Christine?
Yep.
I'm going to fold that over. And what we didn't say, and we probably should have, and you may have or I missed it, is that this should actually be centered. Perhaps mine's not
Right.
perfect, but it's good enough.
Yeah. I think I said I just wanted the top and bottom borders to be kind of
Yeah.
equal. Yeah.
Well, I decided that I would make mine slightly different to that.
Okay. That's fine. That will work.
After today, anything is an achievement. Welcome, Kirsty. Welcome, Valerie. Welcome, Mary
Oh,
Lou.
you guys missed. If you're coming on now, you missed a humdinger, as they say. Yeah, we had some technical problems.
And
Um,
welcome, Debbie.
great.
And there's quite a few more people than that actually watching. So if you are watching, let us know where you're watching from so we know who to send personal apologies to.
But I tell you that the project's worth it.
Oh, it's a great project. I can see how it comes together. Oh, back to you. Sorry, Christine.
Yep, that's okay. All right, I was just finishing my second one here. Okay. Actually, let me just, well, if anyone's catching up, I'll just adhere this one. Put glue or tear and tape. And put it right here to the edge. This one you can actually really see with the contrast of the colors. And just let that, I'm going to let that sit and dry. Okay, so now what we're going to do, so what's going to happen is this is like a slider card. So this part's going to go in here and slide out. So even if you wanted to stamp, you can actually, you don't, this part's going to get covered. So you don't want any stamping underneath this little panel here. So it's okay if you haven't, I haven't told you to stamp, but it's okay that you haven't stamped yet because this part is the only part that's going to be exposed. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to put glue. Let me just do it and then show you. I'm going to put glue kind of close, but not right on top of the edge, because if I put it really close to the edge, the glue's just going to ooze out and get sticky, and I don't want that. But I do want it kind of close because I don't want the glue to interfere with this line of the paper. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to leave it like this, and then I'm going to close this, and then
So
I'm
it
just going to
so
press.
that glue that you applied in no way should touch where your basic white cardstock is. Is that what
Correct.
you're saying?
Yep, because we're making this little sliding pocket.
Ooh.
Is that what
I
you thought it was going to be?
well, I was about to say to you, I knew exactly what card you were making until you started making it. Because I spent a bit of time looking at those instructions this morning and I went, oh, I
You
know
do.
what she's doing. I know exactly what she's doing. I didn't.
Oh, good. So when it's closed all the way, and I open it up, and then this part slides out, and then it slides in. So it's a little pocket, a little sliding pocket.
I like this card.
Thank you. I'll show you when we're done, like where I got inspired, I'll show you all that stuff. So now, like, this is the card. So now you can decorate it how you want. What I did is I pre-cut.
Wait a minute, Christine.
Yep.
I may have done something wrong when I was laughing at you. I mean, with
Okay.
you.
Let me see. Put yourself on the
Radio.
screen there.
I've just pulled it apart because that's why I use multi-purpose glue,
Yeah.
right? So I've just reapplied it because once you close it up and then gently rip it open. So I've got that there.
Mm-hmm.
So does this come? No.
No. So yeah. So yes. So leave. So hold on. Open up your whole card.
Yes.
Push the white down on flat.
Yes.
Now close the right side. Yes, like that. And so there you go. And so just
Perhaps,
hold the top and the bottom. So you want a good stick before you start playing with it.
so perhaps I didn't need to pull it apart. I may have been precipitous.
That's okay. That's okay. You didn't know what we were doing.
Mary Lou says very cute.
So Mary Lou has actually made one of these before. We actually did this project, which I'll show the sample for club, I think in January. There's actually a video. So if anyone actually has problem with this video, I
I
actually
don't
did
know
do
why
it.
they would.
I actually do have a video of this whole card on my channel. It could be in January or February, but I'll show the card that we made. Um, yep. So I was just kind of copying something that I've already done, but with new paper and new decorations and everything. All right. So do you want
Ideo.
to
I'm going to
flip to
interrupt
me?
for a second. Oh, sorry.
Mm-hmm. Go ahead.
Just to catch up, because there were some questions of which I obviously didn't catch up. Um, Valerie at 10:52, so I'm only 8 minutes behind on this question. She asked, taped or glue on the DSP? Valerie, can you just, whether you've worked that out or not, re-ask the question? We've had Kirsty join, who I know comes from ESK in Queensland. We've had Valerie from, I'm guessing I'm New Hampshire. Is that what NH is?
Yep. New Hampshire. Yep.
Ideo, Massachusetts, which I obviously know for Mary Lou. I've got Julianne Hawkins, and for those who comes from Gagango, and you would have had to follow me about probably 2 years ago when I last explained about Gagango, that it is a very small country town in Queensland, and I think it has about 14 people. And I know that Julianne can tell me exactly how many. And there's actually a Stamping Up demonstrator. Well, there's probably two Stamping Up demonstrators in Gagango with 14 people. So it would be, I'm going to guess, the highest percentage of Stamping Up demonstrators per population in the world. What do you
That's
think?
that's cool. That's very cool.
So we got, who else have we got? And then Mary Lou has asked, I remember a part sliding card in and out from a
Yep.
card.
I'll
All
show
set
you,
with the
Mary Lou.
taped
You'll
and glued
remember it.
question. So Valerie's fine.
Good. All
Back to
right.
you, Miss Christine.
All righty. Thank you. So, here is my undecorated card. And sometimes you may find it sticks a little bit, but if you just close it in the middle, it just slides really nice. Sometimes it, the angle of like if you close it pushing on the top, it goes on an angle, but if you push it in the middle, it closes real nice. So I've already pre-cut my embellishments here, and I did take those with because of the paper from the Fern and Flora stamp set in dies. And then for my one with the bug paper, I actually have stamped some butterflies from, we've used, both of us have used this before on the olive flutter, and I have the punch. So I'm going to punch these butterflies and stick them on this card. And then this card, I'm going to put some ferns, and I have a little cute little saying, and I have some butterflies and flowers. So you can decorate yours however you want. Let me actually show you since I have you on here. This is the one that we did for club. I think it was in January, it could have been in February, and it opened up like that. This paper happens to be on sale, which is nice. I just found out yesterday that this stamp set is now on the last chance list. So if you like it, I actually just had posted a whole bunch of pictures using it, because it's one I use a lot. So that's the
Love that
card we
paper.
made at club. Yeah. And so where I was inspired of this card was from Nancy, who's not watching now, but I know she watches the replay. And hers is slightly different. I changed it up a little bit. She had more layers on the front, and she just stamped on the front. So you can totally just do stamping on the front versus like cutouts. And then she actually put a nice little strip of paper on the inside. I had actually ripped hers apart so I could see how it was made. And she wrote me a nice note. She didn't even write on there. But where she got the idea from was Connie Stewart. And so she actually sent me, Nancy's so sweet. She sends me directions sometimes of cards she likes. But I changed some of Mary's measurements. So I actually changed several of her measurements. But that's where we got the idea from. So let me put these two together. Oh, and here's another sample as you're putting yours together. This uses the, oh, what's it called? Now I forget the name of this paper, but this is also on one of the sale papers. And so I used a different stamp set than was from the bundle, but just a little hello with some berries. So nice little for us, a summer card, nice little fruit card. All right, so I'm going to put these. I just love these ferns. All right, I'm just going to use a little glue. One thing about the ferns, though, they're so tiny that you want to use tiny dabs of glue. And the colors I'm using are perfectly pine. This one is mossy meadow. And my fiddlehead here. And I don't know if do you have this one and the fiddlehead, the fern, you have the fern set, right?
Yes, I do. And what do
So
you
this,
call that?
we call this a fiddlehead. So it's a fern. This is like for us early spring before this. So it's a tight up and like like a
Yep,
snail. And
yep.
then as it opens, but you can eat these, at least
Ah,
some. Ours, the type of fern, I guess called fiddlehead, you can eat them. I guess people saute them. Never had
I've
one.
never heard that before.
So you can leave it like this, and a lot of times I just put a dimensional on the back and put it on the bottom so it pops up. But also, you can also punch out these little pieces here. So I've used it both ways. They grow a lot. I know. I think you can have them up here in Massachusetts, but I know a lot of people in Maine eat them. Um, And I don't know if it's a northeast only or if it's anywhere. But I think all ferns unroll that way. But I know fiddleheads you can eat.
Yeah, I mean we ours do that, but I'm not sure whether well, I've never seen anyone eat them, so I'm assuming that means probably we can't.
Right. My chiropractor eats them because he has a cabin in Maine and he loves them. He's the one who told me how to cook them. All right, so I'm going to just put my little sayings here, and I just put dimensionals on the one side because I don't want that part to close. And I also made the butterflies. It could be butterflies or moths, depending on, let's see,
Hmm.
how we want them. Just put them like that. And this one, I'm gonna use a dimensional. I think I need. Do it that way. And then these fun flowers. This is actually the first time I've made the flowers with this set, but let me show you. I got my dies here. So you get two pieces. All right. So you get this one piece here. They almost look like
Yep.
bows. And then you get this little one here. And so what you do is you stack them. You can stack two of those little bows on top of each other, and then you put a little of the little flower in the middle, and they make these fun little flowers.
Well, I searched everywhere looking for the flowers, not realizing that that was how you made them when I first got it.
Ah,
Um, hmm.
to decide which colors I want to use. I actually might do so it's not too much white.
So Valerie says in New Hampshire as well, fiddleheads.
Yeah, that I figured that you had them, Val, because she's right next to Maine. Keep losing my glue. Should I send you this card, Anne? It says, "You're an amazing friend."
She's saying that, everybody, because today I told her that she dropped down the list of my friends because I have had so many technical difficulties, and today was not mine. I've had 8 days of it. That ChatGPT is now my best friend.
All right.
So Nicole Hosking from Birkdale here in Queensland, where it's perfect. Well, yeah, it is perfect weather at the moment. 24 degrees, Christine. So that is 24, 48, 70 degrees.
Oh, that is nice. That's
70,
perfect.
70 or 80. But if
And
it's 80,
wait, that's a big difference, 70 or 80. But
it's
are you
perfect weather. It's cool, jumper, little light jumper, little light breeze.
so for us, I would say that's shorts weather. You- Just
It's winter. It's the middle of winter here.
did you see what I sent to you the other day? So everybody, so this is maybe a week or two ago. I happened to be looking at the weather, and I think it was nighttime for us. And so
I did.
what was the degrees? It was say like 65, 68 degrees Fahrenheit here in in Boston. And then it was, I can't talk and do these at the same time. And then it was just like a degree or two more higher in on Sunshine Coast, and it was morning. And I said, "We have the same temperature. I'm in tank top with the windows open. How about you?" Because I knew.
I'd be in a jumper, sweatpants, and another top underneath, and trying to stay on the sunny side of the house.
Oh,
Now, Christine, did you put and how did you put a sentiment on the inside of your card?
yes, so I didn't do it on this one, but I can do it on this one actually. Let's see what words I have that would work on this one. So this one, nope. I put berries on this one, so I put berries on the bottom.
Yep.
But this one, I put hello friend. So I just kind of put it closer to the left side versus the middle, but you can open it up and then you can use that width and center it that way if you want. And I
Oh,
put a
yeah.
flower.
I did have something that fell out of my stamp set, which obviously I'd cut out for another job.
Oh, and actually I can stamp on the inside of this one because I have a greeting from the inside of this one. So I stamped, let me actually just punch my butterflies here.
I can't use that. I was nearly going to put you're in my thoughts, thank you, as if I was thanking them for being in my thoughts. So perhaps that doesn't actually is not the right one. Well, I'll see if I can find something else on my desk. I'm really happy with my card actually
Oh,
because
I'm
it's
glad.
very, very simple. Um,
I keep losing dimensionals on my desk here.
I think one of my stamp sets have walked.
Yeah, I
Yeah.
have a die that walked. I don't know what happened to it, but luckily it's a flower that I can easily cut out with scissors. All right.
The one I'm looking for is thank you so much for your friendship. It probably walked this morning when I put Chat GPT above you. I don't found it.
All
Mind
right.
you, it didn't chat didn't even help in the time that we had today.
No, it wasn't helpful today, but all right. So I have on this one, thinking of you today, And then I'll do fluttering by to say hi. And so I actually have, oh, did I bring up the right colors? We're gonna make it work. What color? Yep. Nope, that's, those are feet. That's not what I want. That's for wrong. Oh, that's for something I don't want. All right, so we won't do that. I brought up the supplies for what I'm doing tomorrow as well, except for that was the wrong thing. All right, so I'll just use fluttering by to say hi. There we go. So yeah, so you can't have a wide sentiment for the inside of this card, but something kind of narrow. And then this one has a wide one that I put on the front. So here's my butterfly one. I just love this paper. And then this is the other one, the fern one that I just made.
Oh, sorry. I'm
I
working
figured.
hard on my card.
All right, can you see my fern card?
I can, and it's amazing. I
And then
just in
I'll do
that one,
something on the inside. I'll forget what I have.
I love the pop of color
Yeah,
in that hot pink. What actually is it?
berry burst.
Berry burst. In that color combination, it doesn't even look like berry burst. It's hotter
Yeah,
once you add
yeah,
those greens with it.
yeah. It tones it down a little
So,
bit. Yeah.
ITO. Now
Let's see your. Are you ready to show yours
I
off?
am. I'm ready for the big reveal.
All right. Let's see.
ITO. Let's come back over here. So my card is very muted. I pick colors that no matter whatever you surprised me with, would kind of match. So remember, I used everyday somethings. What was it?
Oh yeah.
Beautiful Ordinary Life, which is a great scrapbooking set of papers as well. So I'm sure it's a suite, but I only got the paper because I love the paper so much. So I just added some simple embellishments that have been around forever and are still current. Rhinestones, I think they're basic rhinestones. I used here a new product. Well, yeah, it's fairly new. Something that I absolutely love. Scallops are back. They're back in trend. So I used from the Scalloped Blooms dies. Look at them. You can
I
make
know.
flowers.
I don't have
There's
them.
so many things you can do with these, and then it's got some really, really nice little features down
Mm.
here. Now I could have I could have cut some of those out and added as a little bit of embellishment, but I did keep mine simple because, and I don't want any chortling from Christine. I do
It is
simple
simple.
cards. It is very simple. And I went with colours that I had a lot of confidence in and some of my favourite colours. So then when I opened my card up, I
Ah, it's
added
pretty.
a little strip, and I'm hiding. Thank you so much for your friendship today. Chatty. I just added a little strip down here. Now, to make that work, you've got to make sure that it's longer under here,
Or
not
just put
too
it on.
long.
Put it on first before you
First
close
would
it
be
down.
the
Yeah.
other option, but I didn't know what we were doing.
Right. Right.
So I just slid it under, made it not even toward the end because I was a little unsure, and made sure I glued it down well and it slides in and out and won't catch. So it's a
Nice.
really pretty card on the inside and on the outside. And I'm going to add this to my to-do list because I love it so much. So
Oh,
it's a
good.
great,
I'm
great,
glad.
great card. So we might see that at a class coming up, I think. And I can step up the papers a little bit. So
Yeah,
yes,
because
I
you can
love the
embellish
card.
so much more. You can even
Yeah.
see like on mine, I go from simple to more complex with the decoration, but the function of the
Yeah.
card is all the same.
I know. I just saw Nina say, who we haven't welcome Nina. she's been a quiet stalker here, obviously. Um, she used a wobble on on the front of her card, and it's a Highland cow. You know, the gorgeous Highland cow
Yeah.
from the product of the month that sold out a couple of months ago, and he bounces around. Now, does anyone know what a wobble card, what a wobble looks like? So I can show you. May not be this exactly the same, um, but it's a really great. Where can I find any here? Oh, here's a wobble. Just they're really great to have in your craft room, and I know Nina's going to post her photo. I'm assuming Nina's from the States. So a little wobble is something like this. And
Ah,
so
see,
you put your,
I've never bought a wobble before.
oh, they're amazing. So when you put that Highland cow on, it pops in and out. Now
That's
you can
fun.
also get little spinners, so you can spin your
Mm-hmm.
Highland cow, and they're like made for cards. So that could have sat
Yep.
here, and you could have spun your Highland cow. So they are great things. Is that anything like what you use, Nina? I can't even speak anymore. I've lost it. So that's what I call a wobble, but it may be there's probably different versions of that. What are they? Oh, that's not the right, not the right. It doesn't have anything on my little thing, but no, they're great. IDEO, Christine, would you like to do just a really quick reminder of all the specials if you've still got a brain left?
So everybody, that's Chris. That's Anne putting me on the spot. Um,
Ah,
no, but let me think. What there's a
we'll
paper
share it.
sale. Actually, why don't
Yep.
you put all four of us on? There's a
Oh,
paper sale going on for. I can't believe they put it for all month long. So it's awesome. So there's a 15% paper sale on a lot of. I don't know if it's all colors of cardstock, but it's a lot of colors of cardstock. A lot of
it's
colors
not
of
all colours.
it. Yeah, a
So
lot of
basic white
colors.
isn't.
Right.
White
That's the only one I
white
knew that
willow
wasn't.
isn't.
But vanilla
Um,
is.
none of the
Um,
Christmas colours are on sale
oh,
either.
okay. Well, there's a whole bunch of solid
There are.
colors on sale. There's a whole bunch of two-tone cardstock on sale, and there's a whole bunch of designer pattern paper on sale. Some of them have sold out already, but there's still a lot on sale. So that is happening. Um, turn.
25% off
Oh, paper
your
pumpkin.
paper
Yes,
pumpkin,
thank
which
you.
is great for us because we've
Yeah,
just got paper pumpkin
yeah,
here.
congratulations on getting Paper Pumpkin. So for anyone who doesn't know what Paper Pumpkin is, it's a monthly craft box that you actually I can show you what the box looks like. The box itself looks like that. And this is an older kit, but this happened this you actually got two stamp sets. You get a little mini ink, we call them an ink spot. The first time you subscribe, you get a block. So there's a little block in that page, and then you get directions and all the supplies. I already made them for whatever the project is. And so if you're a first time subscriber and you sign up by the end of August 10th, you'll get 25% off your first box. So that's really cool. Um, there's a
We've
new
got the,
product of the
oh,
month, and it is the timing's good for us. I don't know how for you, but yeah, I can see your face. But
it's pretty. It's
it's
pretty and I love the colours.
it's autumn, like pump. It's actually really pretty. It's a lot of vanilla with Cajun
Mm,
craze. It's pumpkin paper or
mm.
fall paper, but pumpkin paper. But it has shimmer to it, so it's kind of cool. So it's 12
Ooh,
sheets. Oh yeah,
I didn't
it's
know that.
and I might even have copper in it. But it's 12 sheets. If you have a qualifying order, you can buy it for a lesser price. So for United States, if you place a $75 order, you can
Hun-
buy it for $5. And I know your
And a
prices are
hundred,
different.
yeah, 125 for us.
Yeah, but it's just a discount. So that's kind of cool. So that's happening. Am I missing anything else?
Yeah, last chance sale
Yep.
is.
New things have
has
been added
been
to the
elected.
last chance
Yeah.
list.
So
Um,
you will know what's retiring. Some haven't been discounted yet because they're still current, but
yeah.
you can see that they're retiring. So if something's on your list, that's the perfect opportunity. There's two new kits, which one is, even for us, is and I'm guessing the size. So please, hopefully it's not like anything I've bought perhaps from overseas where I'm expecting something this big and it comes this big.
No, it's
However,
14 inch. It's
oh,
14
thank you.
inches. Yep.
It's a
It's
witch's hat.
yeah.
Wow.
It's
It
really
is
cool.
amazing.
So
Amazing, amazing, amazing.
many years ago, they had a witch's hat, which I have, and I put out every year, and it's probably the same size. So if anyone has seen mine, mine is all paper. Even the hat itself is paper. And this one is actually a hat you can wear. Like you can put it on your. Oh, I know you can wear it on your head because it's like velvet, and then on the inside it's like more of a maybe a plastic fabric. But anyways, you
Mm,
can wear it. Um, it would be a little bit wobbly because it has all these decorations on it. So, and they're like really, really, really nice decorations. So it
yeah.
is fabulous. And the price is not expensive for what you're getting. I think it's 28 dollars US dollars. It is an amazing, and I was promoting it as like it's a great ladies' night craft. Everyone gets one. It, probably a chat and then you make it at home. But um it's really cool. You do need a hot glue gun to put it together, but it is awesome. And I'm telling you, it's going to sell out fast. So if you like it,
Yes.
buy it because the other one sold out really fast. The haunted house from a couple
Yep.
years ago, those sold out right away. And then the other kit is kind of cool. It goes with your clipboards. It's they call it home decor, and there's three different sizes. So they're like not posters, but um, it's just like a front piece of paper, just a front side that has all these 3D flowers on it, and they're really cool. But you could just take the 3D flowers and put them on a gift bag or put them on a card. You don't have to do what they say to do it. You could do it alternately. But they promoted them to go with they sell three different wooden clipboards that are really nice, and you could just put it there as a pretty decoration.
Yep. And I think that is kind of it. So
Yeah, I
there's,
think
and
so
there,
too.
yeah. So the kits, look, there was so much released. So I might do the wrap up, Christine, since I made
Go,
you do the
go
hard
for it.
bit. Well, look, thank you everybody for your patience. We really appreciate it. We really appreciate your support because it was a day that you had to hang in, and we appreciate your time, and we know we value your time as much as you do. Well, maybe not as much, but we really do value your time. So thank you for hanging in. Thank you for your enthusiasm. And Christine, thank you so much. That was a fabulous card. And I love it. And
Good.
it is how do I say, a fancy card that's really an easy card to put together with your
Hmm.
instructions and also
Okay. And for
step
someone
by
who
step
doesn't
stuff.
have a lot of supplies, like you don't need an embossing machine, you don't like you could use punches, you can like this one I did with punches, there's no machines. Yeah, so it can be definitely a fancy card for a beginner who doesn't have a lot of supplies.
Yeah. IDEO, we will go. We've gone a little over time, most of it just about trying to get online. And thank you for so much for hanging in with us. Bye for now. We will
Oh wait,
see
one more
you.
thing. One
Oh,
more thing. Ann and I, for me tomorrow, and then Ann at some point, will post pictures of our cards, and please post your pictures under that same post so we can see what you made too. And you can post them in a couple days. It doesn't have to be right away, but we'd love to
yeah.
see what you made too.
And I do just want to, I know I said goodbye, but there's one thing I had forgotten. Next month, we will
Oh,
be here on the first week of September.
I have the dates. I wrote.
Uh,
Oh, I wrote them down, but then I lost
Rightio.
them.
Well, while you're looking for that, and then the following, on the first Friday of October, Christine's going to be joining me in in my craft
I'll
room
be sitting
here
right
in
next to
Australia.
her. I'm so
Yes,
excited.
So make sure whatever that first Friday is in October, she will be here. I'll have to tidy up my craft room and pretend it's always like that
Yeah.
by the time she gets here. So make sure that you don't miss that one. Not that you're going to miss next time as well, but definitely that first one in October, we will be doing it in the same room. And that means the good thing about that, two cameras, so much
No
easier.
tech problems.
Don't curse me, but yes, there should be no tech issues. So,
Hopefully.
bye, Christine. Bye, everybody. Really appreciate you joining us.
Thank you.